affect anyone outside of the United States. Hopefully it doesn't, but yeah, that was a pretty big decision they made there to repeal it. So I think how it's gonna work is actually, like, your internet service provider is gonna be able to have a little bit of limitations on where you can actually go on the internet, like, depending on what types of websites you look at. And it's kind of like cable almost, in a sense, like you gotta pay for HBO and stuff like that. So with net neutrality gone, your internet service providers can actually make you pay for certain websites if you want to look at certain websites. I don't know how that's going to affect YouTube and other, like, streaming websites, because actually, if you think about it, more people actually watch YouTube than the amount of people that actually watch TV nowadays. So that would be pretty interesting to see how it goes, but I don't know, man. I'm not too big a fan of this decision. Nice. Have been to New York. Very cool. Yeah, I like New York, but it is expensive to live here. Okay, so let's take a look at my teams. This is my main arena team here, guys. It's pretty much just easy mode. This Ike, my Ike is at +9, and he's got the summoner support, so he's just really badass, and it's really easy for him to dominate everybody, pretty much. His stats are just absolutely ridiculous. If you can see that, he has 60 attack without any sort of buffs. So that's enough to pretty much one-shot any opponent just right off the bat. I also gave him Deflect Melee 3. This is a very underrated Sacred Seal right now. And I'm just going to hop into a fight and show you guys why I think so. Okay, that's not Arena Assault. I went into Voting Gauntlet, but yeah, guys, if you remember the Voting Gauntlet just now, Tharya actually beat Sigurd, and I was on Team Tharya despite Sigurd being my favorite character out of this choice. I went with Tharya because I thought she would win, and I wanted to get some more feathers. Okay, but there's also a cool tip that I have for you guys as well with Arena Assault. You can actually test your arena defense teams by going in here, and then what you can do is end your turn on the first turn, and all the opponents are going to move normally like they would in arena. So they get the first move just like normal, and then from this point on you press the auto battle button and you just let your team take care of business on their own. And if you can manage to get a kill like this, then in theory you should be able to get a kill in the actual arena as well. So as you saw, my team failed there, so I didn't really get a defense win on that one. But we can try it again and see if I can manage to get one. So far I have like 2 or 3 defense wins, so it's not too bad. Alright, so like I said, you end your turn on the first turn and the opponents get the first move like normal. And then from there you just hit auto battle and see what your team is capable of. So we've already gotten a kill, so that would be a guaranteed win for me. Most people surrender after they take just one loss. Alright, so we got it down to, I might actually win the whole fight. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that would have been an arena win there. And if we go ahead and take a look at my defense wins, I have, let's see here. Oh, I've actually got a couple now. The last time I checked, I only had 3, and now I've gotten 3 more. So I have, how many is that? 6 defense wins already. So yeah, my team is pretty badass. I have this Reinhardt. He's only at +2, so he's not too big of a threat. This Lynn, I think she's at +5. Yeah, she is at +5. So Lynn, as you all know, Lynn is a very big threat in the arena. Not necessarily with the set that I have on her here, but if I were to give her, instead of Saka's Blessing, Cancel Affinity, and give her the Fire Sweep Bow, then she'd be a real monster. And I already talked about Ike, he's really gangster, and Ira is very good too. I've been using her since she's a bonus unit. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my defense team, and also, I just set whatever my offense team is as my defense team. So it kind of balances out. I haven't really made a dedicated defense team yet, but I might in the future. Hey Sarah. What's up, Ricker? And King Boo. Oh man, my friend King Boo. I heard they're shutting down Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars, which kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I put a lot of money into that game, and just hearing that they're gonna shut down the servers, that was some really sad news. I actually got really upset when I saw that, but I haven't made a video about Hunter x Hunter in a while, so I thought that I might as well abstain from actually doing that. But anyway, you guys want to see me test out this dragon team, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the Dragon Emblem team. Also, I said this in another video, but it's a really good time to grind up your dragon team by going into Part 5 hard on the Camilla map and the Warriors stuff. I'm just going to do a quick showcase of how easy it is to actually grind. Alright, so I guess we'll go with Naui for this. So what you want to do to grind SP on these Warriors maps is you just end your turn constantly and all the enemies will run up and attack you. As you can see, I'm going to be grinding Naui first, so I just put her in there. So you just end your turn. You can keep on clicking the screen as well to speed it up. And all the enemies are just going to suicide into whatever unit you put in front there. It's really useful when you have a distant counter unit as well. Like, all these dragons here have lightning breaths, so it's very easy to train them up. So I'm just going to keep ending my turn like I said, and all the enemies are just going to keep suiciding into me. Hey, Flame and Water, what's going on? Glad you can make it to the stream. Okay, so here they actually... This mage would be able to attack my other units, but I only want Naui to be getting SP for now, so I'm going to end the turn there. And all that juicy SP, come to me. Okay, so all these units... I don't know why I keep saying that, but they just constantly attack us. Okay, we can go ahead and do that. Alright, Ninian is going to take a hit, but that's because I messed it up. I wasn't supposed to actually move Naui up. All you really need to do is just stand still and your units will take care of the rest.
Let's go!
And when you have the double SP bonus going on from the weekend, you end up getting a lot of SP from doing this. So this is definitely the best way to grind SP, especially on units that have, or units that don't have access to a Valor skill just yet. Like, let's see here. Alright, let's go into Rarity and... Okay, so Gray, as you can see, he has Sword Valor 3. We have a lot of the Valor skills, but we don't have all of them just yet. So the ones that we don't have are Bow, Staves, and Dragon Breaths. I think there's probably one more that I'm missing, but for the most part, that should be it. Which kind of sucks too, because I wanted to grind up my Jenny and also my Elise a little bit, since they really buffed Staves with the update. If you go into... Where is Weapon Refinery? I'll show you guys real quick. Where is Jetty? Okay, well, I don't have anything equipped on them that they can actually refine just yet, but basically the gist of it is you can refine their weapons and you have a choice of giving pretty much all of the staves either Wrathful Staff or Dazzling Staff. And of course you're going to want to give them the opposite of what you have in the B slot. So for example, on Bride Lynn I have Dazzling Staff, so I would probably upgrade her staff to have the Wrathful Staff effect. And in the case of Elise and Jenny, who I have Wrathful Staff on, I would upgrade their staff to have the Dazzling Staff effect. So now your staff units can actually attack opponents without them being able to counterattack, and you're doing full damage. So staff units became really damn good out of nowhere thanks to this update. A lot of other things became really good as well. Hey, I'm new. Hey, what's up, Kirby girl? Glad you could make it. What sword do you recommend for Soleil to farm SP? Well, for farming SP, of course, you don't want Fire Sweep, but I mean, pretty much anything. You could actually, what you can do with Soleil is... Hold on, let me take a look if I can see what she has. I have a lot of orbs right now, guys. I haven't been doing summons because, to be honest, I wasn't really too interested in this Children's of Fate banner. Or the Rajat banner either. I didn't really care too much because the way I see it, this is really just an upgrade banner where all of these units here are actually just mainly for giving better skills to our other units. Like with Soleil, you just want to pass Fire Sweep Sword to all your other guys. Also though, Soleil actually has really good base stats, and Siegbert as well, he's got some pretty good base stats. But the main goal of this banner was to pass out some better skills to some of your other units. Like those tactic skills as well, those are really cool. Like attack tactic that Siegbert has gives +6 attack, as long as you don't have 2 of the same movement type. So really good buffing skill. Alright, but where is the... They have this thing where they show more info. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can see what her other weapons were. I was going to look at, aside from the fire sweep weapon, what her other swords were. But it's not going to show me. Okay, so to answer your question though, after we got sidetracked so much, basically I would say the best sword to give her, really just anything as long as you have some decent fodder to give her. Like, let's see what I have. Okay, I have Wodao Plus on this Corel that... This Corel is minus attack, so I've just been saving him to give Wodao to somebody. That's a pretty good weapon for Soleil, I would say. Definitely if you give her Wrath, so she can just pile on the damage. Sup, Needle Man? Alright, let me just... Hey, Patrick Waddingham, aka Deltran. I'm gonna do a collab with this guy soon, so... Yeah, Patrick, definitely let me know either through a YouTube PM or... I don't know, leave a comment on one of my videos on how you want to set it up, because I'm definitely down to do a collab with you. I love your videos, man. You're really great. Pull 4 attack, minus attack Wodao users, yeah. I only have, for now I only have Corel, but I also have a whole bunch of Iras. Not Iras, Athenas. Let me see if I can find them. Or I might have actually sold them already for... I think I did, yeah, because I had so many Athenas laying around. I think I sold them all to get some more feathers. Yeah, so at the moment, I only have 1 copy of Wodao. It could mean, if you played Super Mario World, there was a boss, King Boo. That's what it reminds me of. But it could also mean a whole bunch of other stuff, too. Which Ivies would you recommend for Naui? Well, alright, let's take a look at my Naui. Okay, so my Naui is actually plus attack and minus res. So, to balance her out a little bit more, because I didn't like the fact that she had minus res, I went ahead and gave her the res upgrade to Lightning Breath. So, as you can see, she's got 27 res, and then if I go ahead and equip Fury 3 on her, like right there, she jumps up to 30 res and 33 defense. So, overall, I would say, as far as Ivies go for Naui, probably the best would be anything plus defense, plus res, or plus attack and minus HP. Plus speed would be pretty good, too. The reason why I'm saying speed is her worst stat is because she's already getting +5 from Lightning Breath after you upgrade it. So her HP isn't really that important. It could be though, depending on if you want to run her on an infantry... I can't even talk, guys. If you wanted to run her on an infantry pulse team, you could run minus HP, and that would give her more access to which units she can actually give infantry pulse to. Alright, I have a Summer Xander, yeah, right here. So I pulled a whole bunch of this guy off camera. I pulled like 6 copies of him, and I just went crazy giving infantry pulse to all my other units. So this guy, he's really not that good, but he's really good for fodder to give infantry pulse to some of your other units. And the dragon units are very good for infantry pulse, since Lightning Breath is giving them so much HP, and just naturally, in general, they had a lot of HP to begin with. Plus speed Naui. Yeah, plus speed is pretty good on Naui as well. Like, mine is neutral speed, so if I had plus speed, she'd be at 33. And then if you get a buff like, I don't know, maybe hone speed, then she'd be at 37. So it would be really tough to actually get doubles on Naui if she has 37 speed. So plus speed is definitely one of the good choices for a Naui Ivy. Not FE Heroes related, but what are your thoughts about Battle All-Stars being closed soon? Yeah, that... Helios, I think that's what your name is. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but that really hit me hard when I saw that. When I turned the game on and it said, and I saw that message, it was like the servers are shutting down, and I think it's in sometime in 2018. I don't remember the exact date. But yeah, that really sucked, man. That was the worst. Because I put so much time and money into that game, and I love it so much. Even though I may not play it as much anymore, I still love the artwork in that game. I think they did a great job capturing some of the characters. Like, all those Meruem artworks are so awesome. It really hurt me when I found out the game was going to end. So yeah, that just really sucked. Got one plus speed, minus HP. Okay, Pablo, that's an awesome Naui. You should go ahead and work on her. I would say quick repost is really good for that, because the idea behind quick repost on fast units is that if you have a whole lot of speed and the opponents try to attack you, they're not going to be able to double you. But if you have quick repost, then you can actually end up doubling them. So you turn the tables on them a little bit, and it's really awesome having quick repost on fast units. It would be great if they add more seasonal units in the next legendary banner. Yeah, that would definitely be great. As far as seasonal units go, definitely Sabra Korin needs to make a comeback. She is really good. Also, PA Azura, where is she at? She is like probably the best limited time only unit in my opinion right now. Overall, just because her weapon is so good, giving basically Fury 3 to any of your units that she dances on. That's insane, guys. Yeah, and I like her artwork too. She's got some pretty cool artwork. So yeah, PA Azura is one of the best units for sure. I hope she's on the next legendary banner. Yeah, Battle All-Stars will be missed. And he's got the Justino quit. He's got the Tacho avatar there. Pretty funny stuff. You can put Lightning Breath speed upgrade. Yeah, that's also true. I forgot to talk about that. If we go into Weapon Refinery and we go over to, I don't know, who should we, let's take Tiki, I guess. So you can also get this +3 refine for Flame Tongue. What am I talking about? I meant to go to Lightning Breath. So yeah, you can get one that has speed up 3, which is also very good. My Tiki is pretty fast. I mean, in general, Tiki is one of the faster dragons. So with 33 speed after Fury and then +3 with Lightning Breath, Tiki could end up with 36 speed, which could go up to 40 if you get Hone Speed on her, and then possibly even more. You can also give her the Water Blessing from Fiorm, and then she would get +3 HP and +3 speed from that. So there's a lot of ways to really augment your speed now, and when you have quick repost on really fast units like that, where the opponents can't actually double you, but then you end up doubling them, it's really good, and it's really tough to fight against. Needles, this man, Pester. Oh man, Pester, Chunklage. I've seen this guy leave some comments on my other videos. Shoutouts to Pester Chunklage, guys. He's really cool. I like him. Okay, Mo. I hope Halloween Naui comes back. Spent over 200 something orbs and didn't get her. Oh man, that's the worst. I managed to pull 2 and I still have, I think I said in the summoning video that I might actually sacrifice her to get Hone Flyers on somebody else. But after thinking about it for a bit, you guys want to know something. Attack and Res Bond is actually a really damn good skill. So I think I might actually fodder her off to give Attack and Res Bond 3 to somebody. I haven't decided who yet, but there's a lot of good options for that. Yeah, those Res Bond skills are so good, man. I can't wait until we get Attack and Speed Bond. That's going to be insane. Yeah, you get +5 attack and res to this unit during combat as long as you have an ally next to you. So it really doesn't matter. It's kind of like getting Swift Sparrow on your turn and the opponent's turn. In the event that we had one that was attack and speed bond 3, of course. So yeah, that's some really good stuff. Fiorm also has one too. She has attack and defense bond. I like these bond skills a lot though. They're really good. Had 2 of each hero though, so I had good luck, just not Naui. Oh man. That's bad luck, Deltran. Better luck next time. Hey guys, I'm new. What's up, Johan Guzman? I used to know a guy named Guzman actually. John Guzman, he was my friend in high school. Dragon lollies. Yeah, oh man, I actually, by accident, I took somebody off the team. I think it was Naui. Yeah, let me find Naui. Alright, so you guys know from the thumbnail that I wanted to showcase the Dragon team a bit, so that's what we're going to do. Let me just make sure I have the right skills on our units. Okay, so I have Close Defense 3 on Naui because there's a lot of red swords in the arena, so being a blue unit, Naui's going to have a good time against all of those red units. So I gave her Close Defense for that. I gave Tiki the Distant Defense 3 seal because Tiki is red and there's a lot of green mages because they counter Reinhardt. So I gave her Distant Defense so she'd be better against green mages and also bow units as well, such as Bo Lin or Brave Lin. I gotta stop calling her Bo Lin, man. That just, it reminds me so much of Avatar. And for Ninian, I gave her Attack Ploy 2. If I had enough Sacred Seals, or Sacred Coins, I would have upgraded it to level 3 already. I don't even have enough badges either, so... Alright, I guess I can't even do that anyway. But yeah, I have her Attack Ploy 2 on her, because she has a pretty okay res stat. And as for Fa, I have the Panic Ploy seal on her. It's only at level 1, but she has a ton of HP anyway, so it's pretty easy for her to get that off on opponents. If you want to give attack and res bond to somebody, Halloween Henry is perfect for it. Especially if he's on an armor team with an owl tome. Yes, yes, all of my yes. Halloween Henry is such a fantastic unit, guys. I would actually argue that he is probably the best mage in the entire game. Like, straight up, this guy, even though a lot of people give him a lot of trouble because for an armored unit, his HP and his defense are pretty low, you also have to admit that he's not just an armored unit, he's also a mage. So having such a high base stat total and having such insane stats for an armored unit who's a mage, that's just insane, guys. Like, compare him to... Let's just quickly compare him to Nino. So, Nino, I have Fury 3 on Nino, so her stats are a little bit augmented there, but basically, Halloween Henry has better stats than Nino. So, if you have a unit with, I don't know, let's say, what's the skill that Tana has again? The one that lets you reposition your units? Okay, Guidance 3, that's the one. So, if you have Guidance 3 and you have Blade Tome Henry, basically, he could focus on he could work on your team as a better Grand Blade Nino, pretty much. So, that's one thing that I like about Henry. He's a really good unit. Hopefully he comes back on a legendary banner as well. When multiplayer comes out, can I fight you, Tacho? Yeah, sure. I really wish this game had a multiplayer, actually. If you guys... I don't know if you guys are interested in, like, competitive Pokemon, but they have this battle sim online called Pokemon Showdown, where you basically go online, it's like a web browser thing, and you can do battle simulations on there for Pokemon. So, I really wish they had something like that for Fire Emblem Heroes, where we could just play against each other and do PvP with a simulator, so you didn't actually have to pull and get units up to +10 and all that rubbish. So that would be epic if somebody could, if some really good programmer could develop some kind of tool like that where we could play some Fire Emblem Heroes and do PvP. I would be so down for that. Like I said, I have 74 5-star units and I'm free to play. That's pretty good for free to play. How long have you been playing, Johan? Or, I don't know, John, Johan? Correct me in the comments because I don't know how to say your name. It's one of those two, though, I'm pretty sure. TA3, I see a lot of close counter and Vantage. I'm assuming that's on Halloween Henry, yeah. The reason why I have T-Adept 3 is because I have Grand Raven on him. So he's basically my answer to Brave Lin on the armor team, since all my other armor units are just going to get smacked by Brave Lin, since Saka's Blessing is going to let her bypass our counterattacks. So Halloween Henry is my answer to that. But you don't even need to run T-Adept on this guy, to be honest. You could just run Fury or anything, really. Attack and Resbond 3, as somebody already said in the chat. If you ran Attack and Resbond on this guy, and because I have Quick Repost 3, Brave Lin is going to double him, and then I'm going to double her back, and I'm going to hit her with Iceberg. So she's going to die no matter what. I don't need Triangle Adept. He already has enough defense that he'd be able to survive a hit from her. And on top of all that, in the event that she has Cancel Affinity, if I don't run Triangle Adept on my Henry here, he would be able to just destroy her regardless. So yeah, that's one of the nice things about Henry as well, is that he doesn't actually have to run T-Adept to have a consistent matchup against Brave Lyn. So that's really good there. But okay, we've been talking a lot here, and what I really just want to do is do some arena assault. So let's hop right in, and we're gonna play some matches. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a fight, and then I'm gonna surrender, so that we can just keep on using the Dragon team over and over. Because otherwise, I'm not allowed to use this team in regular arena, because I don't have a bonus unit on this team. Okay, so this guy, oh wow, we're actually fighting almost a Dragon team as well. They also have Inigo over there, and they've got Iris, so we're going to bait that Inigo. I'm going to start things off like this. We're going to get the buff on Tiki with Fortified Dragons, and I'm just going to move her over there and break that wall. So hopefully Inigo runs up and attacks my Tiki.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to break that wall with Ninian.
Let's go.
I'm going to move Fa over there, and I don't think I need Naui to fight just yet, so I'm going to leave Fa over there so she gets the buff from Fortified Dragons. Okay, so Inigo didn't attack me like I was hoping for, but that's okay. Alright, so now we need to bait this Ira, and I'm going to have to do that with Naui, so alright, why don't we do this? And I'm going to have to get Tiki out of the way before she gets attacked by this Naui. Okay, we should be okay to end the turn like that. Hopefully, I don't lose a unit, but we'll find out. Alright, so here comes the big scary Ira dying in one shot from our Naui over there. Okay, Naui barely survived the hit from Inigo. But as long as she survived, we're good to go. Okay, I'll be able to bully this Inigo pretty bad, so I think I might... And then we're gonna dance on Fa, and we're gonna have him, or have her kill Inigo. And now I can put Tiki over here, and... Alright, I probably shouldn't have broke that wall, because now he is actually gonna attack Tiki. Oh wow, why did she attack Fa? Alright, sometimes the CPU does some really unconventional moves there. Like, this Naui had perfect access to attack my Tiki, but she didn't. And I've got no idea why she didn't, but I'm not complaining. Alright, so that Naui has Vantage. That's actually very bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Now she could actually kill my Fa. And this Fa has quick riposte, so let's see here. I don't know if it's safe to actually let Fa take a hit. Alright, maybe it is though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Tiki over there. We're going to reposition Naui. I'm just going to have Fa get the kill on their Fa. And I don't want Naui to be able to attack Ninian. She also has Moonbow ready, so I might actually end up losing Fa here, but if I do, it's all good. This is just a practice run. Alright, yeah, we took 2 damage, but 2 damage is still enough damage to finish us. So that sucked, but we should be able to get the kill now with Naui. All I have to do is dance on her, and... Oh man, that's annoying. They have Vantage. So this is why you want to run Hardy Bearing as a seal, so you don't get completely wrecked by units that have Vantage. Yeah, I don't think I can win this now. Alright, I'm just gonna have to end the turn then. And she's actually going to attack Ninian, but that's fine. We're gonna end the turn there, and I should be able to win. Okay, she panic ployed me.
Yes.
Alright, let's just stop beating around the bush now. I can attack. She's gonna get Moonbow though. Oh man, this Naui is just ruining my life. But, okay, we finally managed to take down that Naui after a whole bunch of bloopers there. That was really bad, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for that ugly fight. Her Jap name is Fa. Yeah, that's why I call her Fa, because I played the really old fan translation of not Sacred Stone, Sword of Seals. So I just can't call her anything except Fa. And I know that pisses off a lot of people too. I've gotten comments on some of my videos like, why do you call her Fa? That's not her name. Her name is Faye. But you know what? We have a character in the game called Faye already. In fact, we have two. We have an owl called Faye, and we have a bow unit named Faye. So, I'm calling her Fa. I'm sorry, guys. That's just how it has to be. Alright, so, okay, we have Soleil over here, so we're going to be able to take on Soleil for the first time. Okay, I'm going to have Tiki bait this Sonya over here. Okay, I made a big mistake there, too. I should have double-checked to make sure that they don't have Infantry Pulse on their units. Because Sonya with Infantry Pulse can just nuke pretty much anything, so you don't want that to happen. So anytime you see a Sonya, make sure you're careful and you take a look at your opponent's skills so that they don't have any Infantry Pulse shenanigans to mess you up with. And we're just going to go ahead and do this and get the buff on Naui on the next turn. And I'm going to leave those two sword units up to her. Okay, so they have Naui and they have Soleil and Ira.
Let's go!
So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do this.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just going to park Naui on a defense tile so she takes even less damage. And I think we can end the turn there. Alright, so I have Vantage on Tiki, which is good in this case, but normally it's...
Okay.
Normally you would want to run Quick Repost on her. But for now, I have Vantage, because Quick Repost is really hard to obtain. Okay, actually, I can do something really dirty here. I can have my Naui just attack their Soleil and get the finish. And now Ira is forced to attack Naui. And their Naui isn't going to attack my Naui. So we're in a pretty good spot there. And I'm just going to get my units over there. Alright, so Ira, the big scary Ira, is only doing 0 damage to us. Alright, yeah, that's the bad thing about running Fury on the Dragon team, is that because we're fighting so many battles, having the 6 chip damage from Fury 3 actually really sucks on this team. So, yeah, I really wish I had Steady Breath fodder, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to get Brave Ikes, so it just has to be Fury for now. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn like that. We're just gonna let this Naui attack my Fa. And now on my turn, I'm just gonna attack Fa or attack with Fa and get the finish there. Alright, so we got a flawless run that time, but yeah, so like I said, guys, I can't really continue to use the same team over and over if I keep on playing more matches in Arena Assault. If you guys want to see me do a full run, though, I think I will, because if you take a look at my score, I have 5,008, and I can definitely do better, because look at my Arena team score. I got 5,036 up there, so I could definitely juice this score up a little bit to see if I can possibly get better rewards. Now we're So she's going to take 2 hits from Reinhardt, and she's going to get Ice Mirror off both times. So that's a really dirty way to mess with Reinhardt if you have Fiorm. It also works really good against Brave Lyn as well, since I think Ice Mirror works on any range unit. Yeah, it is any range unit, so it doesn't matter if they have magic or if they have a bow. So yeah, Fiorm is actually a really good unit. A lot of people were giving her some slack because she has low speed. But to be honest, she's a really good unit, guys. Alright, so like I said, we're going to bait this Brave Lyn with my... And we're also going to put Ninian over there. Break. Alright, so hopefully Brave Lyn's gonna attack. Yup. And she had the Brave Bow thing, but that's not gonna save her. So Tiki standing in front of Fiorm, and I want Naui to be standing in front of Sigurd.
Okay. My turn? Yep.
So, alright, so we got the perfect placements there. Now we have Azura out of the way there. I keep suicide themselves on my Fa pretty much. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Or you know what? Now that I have Bonfire ready, not a kill. I'm just gonna move in and attack this Fiorm there.
Yes.
And we can dance on Fa and attack again, but that's still not gonna get the kill. Huh. Well, I did really want to get that kill there, but do that. Alright, so Azura doing her 0 damage. Not a threat at all. And there we go. That's like, if you look at the way they spelled her name here, it's actually Aira. But I call her I because that's what she was in Fire Emblem 4, in the fan translation that I had played. And literally Maybe it's just like lag from my internet, because my internet connection isn't really the best. So it could be like lag from the from my internet actually messing up the audio a little bit. I apologize for that, guys. Just bear with me. Alright, so anyway, where were we? Okay, I was, we were showing off the dragon team, but my stamina is about to go back up to full, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually play a chain challenge so I can use some of my stamina and not actually waste any. Alright, so we're going to play this chain challenge. Maybe if you guys want to see me play one of the harder chain challenges, we can actually do that, because on this challenge here, Chapter 11 and 12, because the Celica maps really suck on the chain challenge. So maybe if you guys want to see me play that, I'll actually do it. For now, I'm gonna team here. This is arguably my best team with PA Azura and Ike and Bravelyn and Reinhardt. So let's get right in there. The old unplug and replug back in trickaroo works every time. Alright, so hopefully it works now. Not sure, but video was messing up like that.
Let's go.
Alright, so Sigurd doesn't have Crusader's wards, so
Understood.
I'm actually going to be able to kill him with Reinhardt.
Okay.
Let us sing.
Yeah, Sigurd's one of the best units in the game because he's actually a red unit that does not beef it to Reinhardt. So one thing about Sigurd, it's not fixed. It cut out again. Oh my god, man. What is going on here with this audio? Anyway, alright, let's continue our chain challenge here. Okay, Sarah says the audio is okay now. Hopefully it is. Other YouTubers avoid saying his name. You know why why they do that though? It's because they monetize their videos and YouTube is really strict when it comes to that type of thing. They don't like it when you when you say bad words on YouTube. So they don't want you to make a profit out of that. Alright, so, but for me it doesn't really matter because I don't monetize my videos anyway, so it makes little difference for me. Alright, we're just gonna have Reinhardt finish off Tilt You over there. Yeah, YouTube thinks Sigurd equals cigar, so it marks it as advertiser unfriendly, yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about that. The big YouTubers like Phoenix Master 1 and I don't know if Jeff monetizes his videos, but I don't think he said. I'm not sure actually. I haven't watched any of his videos with Sigurd in it specifically. Alright, I'm gonna put Reinhardt over there. I'm just gonna let Reinhardt smash Ira.
The enemy.
And then I'm going to reposition him out of the way.
Okay. Let us sing.
And we're going to move our units like that. Alright, so there's Deidre over there.
Stay close.
And Brave Lynn is going to mess her up pretty bad. Sigurd still does not have Divine's here, not Divine's Hearfing. He doesn't have Crusader's Ward on this map, so I can go ahead and finish him off with Reinhardt.
Sure.
And all that's left now is Tilt You.
Let's go.
So we're just gonna get my units into position. Brotel won't say it yet, so if Jeff doesn't want to say Sigurd, then he probably monetizes. Which is all fair and dandy, man. I mean, if you monetize your videos, then more power to you. Like, that's pretty much the dream. Any YouTuber that's worth his salt, what you want to do at the end of the day is be able to do YouTube for a living so that you can just make videos all day and have fun and make money while you're doing it. I don't know if I could monetize my videos successfully, though. Like, I feel like when it comes to my videos, I'm like second place to dudes like Phoenix Master and Brotel as well. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do successful monetization on my videos. Alright, I don't know why I'm taking so long here, but let's just do that and end the turn. Henry has Armor March, so he's gonna go into Ike and die. Alright, so now this Jacob over here is actually a threat.
Okay. Orders.
Alright, we can have Reinhardt kill the sword dude and do that. And now Jacob, I'm just gonna beat Jacob with Ike, and we're gonna end the turn there. I would say sound is fixed. Okay. That moment when I can't monetize my vids.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really, monetizing isn't really for everyone. It depends on how serious you want to be with YouTube. Like, I would love to be able to monetize and actually do this for a living, but I probably can't because I'm not popular enough, so I'm fine with doing it just as a hobby, just for fun, because that's already the reason why I'm doing it in the first place. But yeah, pretty much that's all there is to say about that. Okay, so I could actually, oh man, Kitty Sakura is a pretty bona fide mage killer, so Reinhardt is too afraid to fight her. But I should be able to do it with Lynn. And as far as Naui goes, she can do some pretty messed up stuff with that Grimoire, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go. It might be safe to actually just attack her with Ike right now, so that I can avoid any shenanigans with her using the Grimoire to jump to this guy.
The enemy. Okay.
And we're just gonna finish Naui off. That moment when I can't monetize my vids. I think I read that already. Reinhardt smash Ira. Yeah, Reinhardt. Wait, I was about to say something dumb. I was about to say Reinhardt was from the same game as Ira, but he's actually not. Reinhardt is from Thrakia 776, so yeah, they're from different games, but I guess if you think about it, they're both in the same continent. Okay, I'm just gonna dance on Ike, and we're gonna run away like a coward so that now we can't Grimoire and attack one of my units that I don't want her to. Alright, so we also had Aether on Ike, so he was able to mess up that Henry pretty bad. Position my units like that. Okay, so that was not what I expected to happen. I didn't think, now we jumped to Sakura and attacked first, and then Sakura didn't even attack Ike. So that was the last thing I expected to happen, but we should still be okay.
Of course.
And I'm gonna, how much attack does this guy have actually? 55, okay. Yeah, he's pretty badass, so I'm not gonna be able to let Ike safely bait this guy. Alright, he's got, whatchamacallit there, Wary Fighter. And Reinhardt. Alright, you know what I can actually do here? Alright, we can attack first with Ike and then do that, so we don't take a hit from him. And we got 800 feathers there, so that's little chain challenge action for you guys. I just wanted to burn some stamina so my meter doesn't get back up to full and I don't waste stamina. Let's see here. Alright, you're at 1.7k, I'm at 57. I'd say you're doing a lot better than me. Well, I guess, maybe. You should monetize them, you're doing good videos. You'll get more popular. I mean, you spend a lot of money on this game. Yeah, well, I mean, I do that. I was gonna do that anyway. Rather I actually make videos or not, I would still probably be spending money on this game. Because that's my hobby. I play gacha games as my hobby, so I'd be spending money anyway. But the fact that I can actually do it as a hobby and also put videos up on YouTube, entertaining content for you guys, maybe get a laugh or two out of you guys, that's good enough for me for the most part. Alright, so we're going to jump in and we're going to do some more chain challenge with the dragon team. If I can find it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go back to doing this. Okay, we have some armor emblem shenanigans going on here. Amelia is a unit on a banner right now, so I'm sure a lot of people are pulling to get Amelia there. This guy's Amelia is plus speed minus defense. Huh, that's interesting. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I kind of like mine more with plus speed and minus HP. Because the thing about defense is that the higher your defense is, the less damage you actually take. So I would rather have like 5,000 defense with 1 HP than have 5,000 HP with 1 defense. Because at the end of the day, if they do 0 damage to you, then having lower HP doesn't even hurt you that bad. But that's just my opinion on that. Alright, I was about to do auto battle by accident there. That's not what I want to do. Okay, this looks okay. So we're going to have Fa go over here, and I'm going to try to get Fa to take on their Fiorm. Tasho, are you from Europe? Nah, I'm from New York. I live in America. So yeah, net neutrality is about to really mess me up. Thrakia, yeah. I call it Thrakia. That's actually how it's spelt in Japan. It's T-H-R-A-Kai. Now, I don't even know how I did that. But T-H-R-A-K-I-A, right? So that's how it's spelt in Japanese. And then for some reason in the American version, or I don't know, the dub or whatever you want to call it, they put a C instead of the K, so it kind of has now he has close defense, so she'll have a better chance, I guess. So we'll do it like that. Alright, yeah, so now he was able to survive. Okay, so this Black Knight, he doesn't have Vantage, so we can feel free to attack him with Tiki. And I'm just going to dance on Tiki and also attack Amelia. Oh wow, we do 0 damage to each other in the Fiorm matchup there. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Huh. Alright, well, I guess we can go ahead and do that and now end the turn there. And I've got Vantage on my Tiki, so she can mess people up. Alright, that was an interesting fight. I managed to turn that around despite making such terrible misplays there. That's the thing with me, like, especially when I was playing competitive Pokemon too. Like, I like to act first and think later. So I would make terrible moves, and then, because I'm so good at bailing myself out of trouble, I would end up getting myself out of bad situations, even though I ended up putting myself in the bad situations in the first place. So yeah, that's kind of like my play style in pretty much any competitive game. Shoot first and think later. That's my motto. Alright, enough about that. Oh wow, this Robin's got Keen Grondwolf. That's pretty awesome. He hasn't refined it yet though, but that's a pretty cool Robin. Also, Deflect Magic 3. Man, that is a Reinhardt and Brave Lynn destroyer right there, guys. I wish I could pull for Amelia and Tana, but I need to save for the Christmas banner. Yeah, guys, I would say definitely save up, because not only are we getting a Christmas banner with seasonal units that we already know about, like at the very start of the game when they first came out with all the leaks and stuff, we had what's-her-face, Christmas Staria and Christmas Robin in the data leaks. So we know for a fact that there's definitely going to be a Christmas banner of some kind. And I'm sure there's also going to be another banner as well with... I'm not sure what type of units they might have on that, but there's definitely going to be units like that. Darn it, I go AFK and I miss my chance to start hazing Tasho's PvP game. Anyone make fun of him for running Lolly Dragons yet? Well, I could run Adult Tiki, but all my Adult Tikis have terrible IVs, and I could run Female Corrin as well. She's actually really good. I think she's the fastest dragon unit too, so there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with female Corrin. Alright, but anyway, let's get this show on the road here. I don't really want to bait that Ira because Robin's over there as well, and she'll be able to attack my Naui. So I think we're going to go on the right side this time. And we're just going to go ahead and do stuff like this.
My turn?
Yeah. Alright, that looks fine. Okay, so Cherche over there. We have Camus. I'm going to be able to bait Camus, and I'm also going to be able to bait Cherche. Alright, so Camus has pretty much been wrecked just now, and Cherche got destroyed. Alright, so we can... I'm going to have to move Tiki up one space. Alright, he has Vantage on Camus, and he has Bonfire. Not a problem for Fa, though. She's still going to destroy him. And we can go ahead and do that. And now I'm going to get the buffs on my other two units. Alright, so all that's left to deal with now is Ira.
Of course.
I could probably beat her with...
Yes.
At this point, I could probably beat her with Ninian. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Let's actually get a kill with the Dancer for once. The real reason why I did that, though, was so that I could stand on the defense tile and get a hit on her before she gets on her defense tile herself.
Let's go.
Alright, so now she has Regnal Astra ready to go, but that's okay. We're still going to beat her. Alright, so there's another win down the hatch. I really wish one of these dragons was a bonus unit so I could actually play it in the real arena mode and do a full Princess Fiorm will only be available to obtain as an ally when summoning on the summon menu through Legendary Heroes summoning events. The next time she will be available is near the end of December. Okay. So I think that's pretty much a guarantee that we may have another Legendary Heroes banner at the end of December. So yeah, that's why I'm saving my orbs, guys. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of orbs, and I have not done any summons on this Children of Fate banner or these other banners pretty much aside from the free summon. So yeah, if you've got a bunch of orbs, I would say start hoarding them up now, because around the holidays we're gonna start getting some crazy events, guys. Camus got killed by the chicken. What a world. Tacho, where are you from? I mean your origin. Japan? Nah, I'm not Japanese. I'm from the Caribbean, guys. I'm an islander. I'm Pacific Islander. And I live in New York now. Yeah, so it's like Jamaica, that area. I bet you guys weren't expecting that, because a lot of people tell me I sound really white. But I'm actually not, I'm black. Yeah, so surprise, surprise, if you guys didn't know what my culture was, now you do. I'm surprised that there isn't a Legendary Heroes banner on Monday, honestly. Isn't Water due to leave rotation next arena season? I think so, I'm not sure. Is it every week when the thing actually changes? I'm not sure about that.
Of course.
It could be though, I'm not sure. Okay, so here we have Dragon Team versus Armor Emblem. Okay, that is a badass Gwendolyn right there. 4-star plus 10. Barricade Slats plus Distant Counter. Okay, that is a pretty badass Gwendolyn. Okay, this Draug here has Zanbato. Okay, you can automatically tell that this guy is free to play because he's got so many 4-star plus 10s. And if you are free to play in the game, that's definitely the best way to go, is to use units that are 4-star and plus 10. But because I'm not free to play, I can go that extra mile and I can run 5-star plus units like that. So not a big deal for me, but definitely the way to go if you're free to play.
Yes.
So this guy here, this Henry, is going to move 2 spaces and then he's going to attack 2 spaces. But what I want to do is, I just want Tiki over there. So Tiki's going to be on a defense tile, and she's going to be able to wreck all of these guys pretty much.
Let's go.
And we're just going to stand next to Ninian to get the buff on the next turn. Okay, so Henry never stood a chance. We just completely bodied him, and we did a number on Draug on that turn. And Gwendolyn's over there, but not a big deal. Okay, this Draug has wings, but we're going to get the kill on him. I think I can also bait this Olivia as well. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Let's go.
And then we're going to put Fa over there next to Ninian. So on the next turn, she'll be able to deal with Gwendolyn. And now we just have to put Fa over there.
Of course.
I'm going to break that wall down and break that wall down. And we should be good to go at this point. Yup, okay. Well, Barricade's Lance with the res refinery goes up to pretty much plus 11 res, which is ridiculous.
Yes.
But not a big deal. We're still going to be able to finish off Gwendolyn there. So that was a more free-to-play team that we fought against with the 4-star plus 10 units. We still managed to show them who's boss, though, with our Lolly Dragons. Wait, Zanbato can be forged? What does the variant with that horse logo do? I think what it does is it negates any opponent's buffs. Like, let's say they have Fortify Cavalry or Hone Cavalry. If you have the reforged Zanbato, you're going to negate all of their buffs in battles. So it's really awesome. Really good weapon for dealing with horses if you have Distant Counter as well, so you can wreck them from a range as well. Pretty awesome stuff. Okay, we got the Reinhardt on this map. Alright, so how are the dragons going to deal with Reinhardt? Normally, I would want Fa to do it, but then if I go ahead and have Fa go over there, Klein would be able to attack me also. Alright, it really sucks that Reinhardt has so much movement, so I can't really I can't bait Klein without also baiting Reinhardt, so this is going to be a tricky one to deal with, but we'll see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just break some walls down and end the turn. Let's see how they decide to move. Okay, so Ninian moved first. That's very important information. You want to make sure that the dancer moves first, so that if the dancer moves first, then they're most likely going to move first again on the next turn. So by knowing that, I can move my units in and not have to worry about Reinhardt possibly moving there and then Ninian going over there and dancing on him to extend his range to, like, who knows where. Pretty much my entire section of the boat. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, so Ira is ready to attack.
Let's go.
I still don't really like the position that I'm in here, but
Yeah.
we're just going to have to make do with it. I'm going to put Naui over there to bait this Ira.
Okay.
And I'm just going to have everybody stand next to Ninian so we can get the buffs. Alright, one hit KO on Ira. That was very helpful. Okay, so now we'll be able to bait Reinhardt and not worry about Klein getting in the way.
Let's go.
So we're going to do that with Fa.
My turn.
And we're just going to set everybody up like that. Alright, so the Reinhardt is the master of magic, but he's also the master of getting his ass whooped by Fa. So the chicken dragon takes no prisoners, guys. Do not mess with Fa. Alright, so now what do we do?
Let's go.
Alright, I guess we can do this. And just get the buffs on all my units from Ninian.
Yep.
Alright, so I have Bonfire. I'll be able to kill their Ninian. And the one that I want to bait Klein is actually Tiki, because she has distant defense. But with 42 defense, I think Fa should be okay as well. Unless there's a way for me to actually get over there and attack him.
My turn.
Like if I did that, nah, I wouldn't reach. Oh man, that sucks.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll just move everybody over. Okay, so it wasn't a big deal. I was making a mountain out of a molehill there. And Klein wasn't even really that much of a threat. So there we go, that's another fight. Hey Tacho, glad to see you finally got time for some more vids. Thanks, Mighty Leafy. I can't talk, guys. Mighty Leafy. It's because I guess I'm talking a lot and I should drink some water. Hold on, guys. If you're doing a live stream, tip of advice is to have some water handy so that you can go ahead and talk to your heart's content and not actually wear out your voice. Like what's happening to me right now, pretty much. Alright, this is a pretty awesome team here. This guy's got Ike, he's got Hector, Naui, and Lin. So he's got one of every color, and they're all pretty much at the top of their class. So Ike is one of the best red swords, Hector is one of the best green axes, Naui is one of the best blue units, and Lin is pretty much the best bow unit in the game. So this guy has a pretty deadly team there. Okay, so we can manage to bait Lin, so that's definitely what we're gonna do here. I don't have to worry about their other units getting in my way.
Of course.
Alright, I would actually... Maybe I should put Tiki on the defense tile, because she has... Alright, no, actually, I don't know if that's a good idea, because I'll get attacked by their Tiki. And I don't really want that to happen.
My turn. Let's
Alright,
go.
so we're gonna end the turn like that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we did a lot of damage to Lin there, but we didn't finish her off. Okay, so well, I have Vantage on Tiki, so I can still have Tiki be the one to bait Lin. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do as well. And let's just move my other dragons out of the way. I'm playing really defensive here. Normally I would play a little bit more aggressively, but I think it's okay for us to play a little defensive here.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to
My
have
turn.
Naui be the one to take on Ike. And I'm just going to move my units in position. Alright, so Ike is doing 0 damage to us. So he's definitely not a threat. And Naui, we can bait their Naui. I can just swap my Naui with Fa and have her over there. Tiki's got 43. Yeah, alright, so I should be able to take 0 damage from their Hector. So I'll still be able to have Tiki fight their Hector. Tacho, how do you get so many views? I have no idea, guys.
Let's go.
I don't even get that many views in my opinion. Compared to guys like Phoenix Master that just pile on the views, I'm like a nobody pretty much. Brotel gets a lot of views too, man. Shoutouts to Jeff. He really puts it in, man. Jeff is one of the YouTubers that I really respect. He also runs a really fun Discord chat. Alright, so we took out Hector. I didn't even need to worry about taking a hit from him because we were able to get him with Vantage there. Alright, so the Dragon team, aside from that first fight where I got wrecked pretty bad because of misplays, the Dragon team has been putting it in pretty hardcore. I've been doing nothing but deathless runs so far, so far so good. Okay, so we can bait this Ninian. Not Ninian. We can bait this Nino over there with my Tiki. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I made a misplay there. I should have did draw back on Fa and have her draw Ninian back so I could get the buff on my Tiki on the next turn. And we lost a unit there to Tana because she got danced on by Olivia. Should have been paying a little more attention there. That's entirely my fault for doing that.
Of course. My turn?
Okay, I am just playing really bad here, guys. I don't know why I did that. Alright, well. Alright, let's just forget this. Let's forget this fight ever happened, because that just went really bad. Okay, let me see if I can redeem myself in the next fight. Hi, Tacho. Hey, Seba. Seba Andes. Andes. I don't know, guys. Seba. That was, that's actually Nuja Bess's name, if you guys know Nuja Bess. When I used to do my old arena videos, I actually used to use a lot of Nuja Bess music. So I had to stop doing that because I was getting copyrighted strike. So they were trying to take my videos down, so that's why I stopped using the Nuja Bess music in the arena runs. But if I still could, I would keep on using that music, guys, because Nuja Bess is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Really good music from him. Also, Uyama Hiroto, very good musician as well. If you guys are interested in that type of music. Not sure if you are, but pretty cool stuff. Okay, we really wrecked the Black Knight there. Now we can actually panic ploy him. That's crazy. Yeah, when you've gotten to the point where your units can panic ploy armored units that have ridiculous HP, I think it's safe to say you're doing all right. Okay, so let's end the turn there. Fa is gonna bait this Brave Lucina. And okay, they wings. Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. I probably should have. That's also why you want to have quick repost on all of these dragons so that they can bypass their low speed and get auto doubles. Because if Fa was able to kill this Lucina there, I wouldn't have lost Naui to this Azura. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much why quick repost 3 is a must on all of these dragons. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do it with Tiki now, since Tiki will match up very good against Azura. Alright, and all that's left now is Black Knight, but he should go down no problem to Ninian. Alright, this Black Knight also has Vantage, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack first with Tiki, and then I'm gonna attack with Ninian. Alright, so there we go. That fight kind of sucked, because I got beat by the Wings of Mercy strategy there, but when I complete my dragon team and I get quick repost and steady breath on all of these dragons, this is going to be a force to be reckoned with, guys. This is going to be one of the best teams in the game, pretty much. So yeah, this is definitely, if you're trying to build a dragon team, this is probably one of the best times to do it, since we have the Warriors maps in play right now, so you can grind SP on your dragons and build them up really fast. Okay, so Azura's over there. I need Tiki to bait her. I don't think I can get Tiki over there, though. So I think I'm just going to play the waiting game for now. We're just going to make sure all my units can get the buff from fortified dragons and end the turn like that. Or I should have paid a little more attention to the reach that Azura could give Siegbert there.
My turn?
Man, I am playing really bad, guys. I apologize.
Okay.
Alright, it's mainly because I'm not doing the full 7 runs for Arena. Usually when I do that, I feel like I have my back up to the wall, so I put a little more focus into it. But when it comes to this, I'm just goofing, guys. I am playing pretty bad. Okay, so we lost the unit on that one. That's pretty much the end of my arena run, if I was doing an arena run. I have quick repost 3 on my Fa, but other than that, Naui and Tiki is running Vantage. Yeah, I mean, as far as budget builds go for the Dragons, I would say their best choice for the A slot is definitely Fury, which is why I happen to have Fury on all of them. And their best B slot is, if you don't have quick repost, then it's probably Vantage, so that you can end up attacking first if you have Lightning Breath and bypass any of the opponent's counterattacks. Now he has low speed, but the idea is to have her one-shot with counterattack with 58 attack. Yeah, so, oh wow, you have 58 attack on your Naui. Man, that's crazy. How many merges do you have on Naui then? Because mine's only got 52, and she's at... This is a plus attack Naui, so she can't really get any higher than that unless I have merges on her. At Tacho, I play worse when I live stream. Nah, man, I'm playing really bad, guys. Like, if I was doing this as an arena run, and I was trying to do an arena run video, I probably would have just deleted this video and started all over. Cause, yeah, guys, I don't want you guys to see me play really bad. I want you guys to see me showcase the teams well and actually show off their strengths a bit better than this. Okay, we got full armor emblem on this team. Okay, this guy... His team looks pretty standard. This Amelia has the speed boost on her slaying axe. That's a pretty cool Amelia, actually. Let me take a look at that. Alright, he doesn't have any merges, though, but still, that's a pretty cool Amelia. I can feel that. I'm digging it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is... I guess it doesn't really matter. We can take this at a snail's pace since they can only move one space pretty much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that and end the turn there. Okay, well... Wow. Okay, that was ugly, guys. I completely forgot that Effie was also going to get the Armor March buff and be able to move 2 spaces there.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, so I think I kind of just lost here, because without Tiki, I have no way of beating Amelia or Hector, pretty much. Unless Fa... I don't know if Fa can do it, though. Because I've debuffed this Amelia so bad, Fa might actually be able to get the best of her.
Let's go.
Alright, let's try it, but I think I lost this fight.
Of course. Yep.
We'll see how it goes.
My turn?
Alright, let's see. Yeah, at this point, if I can even pull this around and get a win, I'd be pretty surprised. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Okay, so I have no idea how I'm beating Hector right now, but...
Of course.
Alright, let's see if I do this.
Yep.
Alright, so that's not gonna work. I don't think I can beat Hector anymore.
Yes.
We're gonna find out, though. Okay, so Black Knight has Vantage. That is actually going to kill me.
Of course.
So what I have to do is let him attack me.
Let's go.
Alright, let's try this. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna lose this fight, yeah. Alright, yeah, that was totally my fault. I don't know what I was thinking when I just let... Alright, sorry about that, guys, but it looks like my play is so bad that it's actually killing me, because I was just coughing out my lungs there, but... Yeah, guys, that was just ugly. I have no words to explain that one. I don't think anyone hated dragons before. It's just that dragons are incredibly difficult to build as a free-to-play player. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much my main complaint with the dragon team as well. You need so many 5-star locked skills to actually complete this team. Like, first of all, Lightning Breath Plus is 5-star locked. So, unless you got a lot of 5-star adult Tikis and Nowies to sacrifice, that's already 20,000 feathers down the drain, right? So then you need Steady Breath, which is on Brave Ike only, and that's another 5-star locked skill. And then you need, in the B slot, Quick Repost 3, which is another 5-star locked skill. So it really adds up. Building a full dragon team is not the easiest thing to do. So I can totally see why some people would dislike the team just because of how hard it is to make. It's not easy, guys. Okay, so we have another Armor Emblem team with Fiorm. So I'm going to put Tiki over there to bait this Amelia. And I guess we're just going to get some dragon buffs with Ninian on Fa and Naui. Okay, so we can finish off Amelia there. Okay, so now they don't have Armor March anymore. We can go ahead and attack Effie with Fa. And I think I might be okay to actually put Naui over there too. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to end the turn there. Alright, so Fiorm attacked Fa and did 0 damage. Effie attacked Fa and did 1 damage.
Let's go.
Okay, so we can't actually kill Fiorm yet, but we can do a number on her.
My turn? Okay.
Alright, we can also attack Black Knight. Wow. Alright, well, you know what? We might as well do that, I guess. It makes no difference because Tiki has Vantage.
Let's go.
And then
Of course.
I can go ahead and do that and attack Fiorm again.
My turn?
Really impatiently here, guys. Alright, but we were on a defense tile and we had the Fortify Dragon buff, so we only took 8 damage from that Black Knight. Okay, so, yeah, if you guys can excuse my sloppy playing, then this might actually be a decent showcase. Gotta jump out for the night. Great stuff tonight, Tacho. Psyched for the collab. I'm sure all of you are gonna love it. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, shoutouts to Deltran. He's really awesome. Check out his videos, guys. One of my favorite YouTubers. Definitely for the build stuff that he does. He does some great stuff aside from... Brotel does good build videos as well, and Deltran is my number 2 when it comes to build videos. Why did they make Divine Dew so hard to get? I'm 10 away from giving Eldigan Fury and Mistletoe. Well, I'm not actually sure. That's interesting. Because the way that we get the arena medals is just by playing arena fights and winning. And then by getting the, the refinement stones, you can get those the same way as you get sacred coins for the most part. But then, when it comes to Divine Dew, you have to actually, like, reforge weapons to get those, so... Maybe in the future they'll add a different way for us to get those, because I think that would be a good idea. The way that they're giving them out now is, like, really limited, so it kind of sucks. Okay, this Bunny Camilla over here. I'll be able to bait her with Tiki, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I can just swap places and do that. So now Fa and Naui are going to get the buffs. Okay, Tiki, by 1 HP, she was able to survive that attack from Fiorm. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I guess we can do that too. Alright, so we're going to bait Fiorm now with Fa. If only I had quick repost, I'd be able to get the 1-round KO on that Fiorm there, but it is what it is. I have to run Renewal on Fa since that's what she defaults with. Okay, Tiki has her special attack, so she'll be able to kill this Azura. And now we gotta get to the Black Knight, so what we can do is...
My turn? Yes.
We can go right at him. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that, and that's that fight down. That one wasn't too bad. It gets bad, though, when they have stuff like Armor March and units to throw you off your game and get extended movement, then it's pretty tough to predict sometimes. Especially when you're not paying 100% attention like I am right now. Okay, this is a fun team. This guy has all lances. That's interesting. Oh man, check out this Nephany. That's awesome. Attack and speed too. I wonder why he's not running Fury. He's got Wrath as well. Slaying Lance with the speed buff. I can dig it. He's got Hardy Bearing as well, so my Vantage Tiki won't be able to work on that. That's a pretty interesting build. Not sure why you wouldn't run Fury 3 in the A slot though, but I guess it is what it is. Maybe he doesn't have enough Hinatas to sacrifice, that's probably why. Okay, so that's a basic Fiorm there. Looks like a pretty basic Lucina as well. And we have a Shiro over there. Interesting that he has defense tactic, because on this team, he's actually not going to get defense tactic to go off until I kill 2 of his units. So the way that defense tactic or attack tactic works is that you don't get the buff if you have more than 2 of the same movement type. So his entire team is infantry, so he's not actually going to get the buff yet. But if I kill 2 of his units, then he's going to get the buff. Alright, so this is going to be lunch for Fa right now. She's going to really enjoy this fight. So we're going to let her have at it. And I'm just going to put Tiki over there. Okay, so if I can get Fa on a defense tile, she should have no problem tanking all of these guys.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to put her on the defense tile, like I said. And let's just watch as the Chicken Dragon makes short work of all of these guys. Taking 0 damage from every hit. This is going to be crazy, man. Fa is one of my favorite dragon units, so seeing her just wipe out an entire team like this is really like one of the best things I've ever seen, to tell you guys the truth. That is amazing. Oh my god, they just can't even hurt her. All the damage that I've taken on Fa has been from Fury. So yeah, that just goes to show why you do not run a full Lance team, guys. Note to self, do not run a full Lance team. You will get wrecked by Fa. Okay, there we go. Stage clear. That was a fun fight. I'll say that much. May not have been a very good showcase of the rest of the team, but we saw some good action there from Fa, so that's all good. Higher the better. Are you using armor units? Well, that video's static though. Is there static in the video? I can't really tell. You guys are gonna have to let me know any issues with the live stream, because since I'm the one playing, I can't actually take a look at what's going on. So I'm not gonna be able to see the live stream until it goes up. KFC beating humans. Yeah. Chicken Dragon Fa just destroying everybody. Okay, this kind of sucks now, because I would want Fa to stand on the defense tile to take on that Lucina. But if I do that, she's also going to get hit by Ira. So maybe Naui would be best for that.
My turn?
Hector's not going to be... Well, if Azura dances on Hector, then he would be able to reach. So I think I'm just going to play it slow, and we're going to stay in over here for the most part. And I have close defense on my Naui, so she can pretty much attack there like that. And I didn't think Ira was going to suicide into me like that, but I guess she did. Alright, so yeah, that was a pretty simple fight. We didn't have to do too many thinking moves for that one. Okay, I almost got wrecked though. If this Olivia had Wrath, I actually would have lost Naui there. That's crazy to think about, because I'm on the defense tile and I have close defense 3 as the Sacred Seal. So the fact that this Olivia did so much damage with Wodao, that's pretty scary, guys. If you're running a Wodao unit, then I would highly suggest running Wrath as well in the B slot, so you can just pile on the damage and really beat units that you're not supposed to, like how she almost beat my Naui right there, even though it's red against blue. Alright, let's just keep going here. If you guys want to see me showcase some other units, I'm down to do that as well. I think I'll do this one next fight with the Dragon team, and then after this I'll go ahead and show off some other units. Or we can do some more discussions too, like there's a lot of stuff to talk about with this game that I don't really have time to do in my regular videos, so maybe with a live stream we can talk a little bit more. Okay, sadly this Miss does not have a refinement on her weapons, so she doesn't have Wrathful Staff or Dazzling Staff, which is actually good for me, but I guess it's not so good for this guy. Alright, I'm just gonna bait her with Tiki.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna move up one extra space so that Miss does not stand on the defense tile when she attacks me.
My turn. Let's go.
Alright, so let's just watch as things play out here. Tiki took 0 damage from that mist. Okay, so they shuffled around their units now. Okay, so Fiorm has been... Why did she lose speed and res? Alright, well I know why she lost res, because I have res ploy. Or not res ploy, res, threaten res. Why did she lose speed though?
Yep.
Huh. Maybe because I panic ployed her? I don't know, guys. Something happened there, though. Of that much, I am sure.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna bait that Fiorm with Fa. Fa has been the Fiorm Slayer today. How many Fiorms have we fed to Fa so far? It's getting a little ridiculous, guys.
Let's go.
Okay, and I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
I could actually have Naui attack that Black Knight. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be really aggro with my Naui because I have the close defense seal on her, so she'll be able to take hits like crazy. Interesting that Fiorm actually decided to attack Fa rather than attack Naui there. That's how scary Naui was to this Fiorm. That's crazy, guys. That was ridiculous. So she would rather have the type disadvantage than attack my Naui. Alright, well, the CPU in this game doesn't always make the best moves, but it is pretty funny when it messes up. Alright, so let's just... Oh, wait. I said I was going to use a different team now, right, guys? So, let's take a look at what's going on in the chat. Can you showcase an Armor Emblem team? Alright. That I can do. So, I have my Armor Emblem team here. I guess we'll go ahead and give them some seals before we actually... put it in place. So let me unequip all my seals on the armor units first, and then we'll equip some nice stuff on them and have a run with it. Okay, so I'm gonna unequip Fortify Defense there. Alright, so first things first, I have Distant Defense 3 on my Black Knight, so I like running Distant Defense 3 as a Sacred Seal on him as well, if I can find it. Alright, there it is. So we're going to take it off Tiki and put it on Black Knight. So with the Distant Defense Seal and the Distant Defense A-Slot passive, Black Knight is going to be really good at fighting ranged opponents. As far as Henry goes, I guess because he has such a bonkers res stat, we can go ahead and give him Attack Ploy. And because Effie has, or I guess Hector has more health than Effie, so I'm actually going to run Panic Ploy on my Hector. Alright, so we're going to take that off of Fa. And as far as Effie goes, let's see here. Alright, that's not Effie. This is Effie. So what Sacred Seal should I run on Effie? I guess Close Defense? Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Or I could be a funny guy and run Deflect Magic so that I could actually take on Reinhardt with Effie. I don't think I want to do that, though. I'm just going to go with close defense. Alright, so these seals look pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and try some armor emblem shenanigans now. Alright, so we have... Here's a fight against an Ira. Okay, that is a very dangerous Azura. Let's take a look at that. Okay, Rider's Bane Plus with the attack boost. So, I think it gets +2 might from that. So, it would go from 14 to 16 and then +5 HP. Rider's Bane is very good against horses, guys. It is no fun at all fighting Rider's Bane units. Especially Mathilda with distant counter. That is probably the worst thing you can fight against. Okay, she's got distant counter and Vantage, speed up 1 seal, and Breath of Life 3. Not sure if I agree with Breath of Life 3 on this Azura, but there's probably a good reason for it. So let's give this guy the benefit of the doubt. I guess we can keep Henry there and move Black Knight up 1. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end my turn there, and hopefully Azura dances on Ira and she ends up attacking my Effie. Okay, but she ended up attacking Hector instead, so that's why I hate playing on this map, because there's all of the walls and stuff make it hard to really predict what's actually going to happen. But hopefully we can get away without having too many more difficulties here. As far as Ike goes, we're not going to bait him just yet. I'm actually going to swap Hector with Black Knight so that I can get 2 units with the buff on the next turn. Well, not the buff, but the movement buff from Armor March.
Let's go.
Okay, so Effie's gonna attack this Ike. This Ike has Fury and Vantage. Can Henry finish him? Nope. Alright, so we're not doing that.
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna have to swap places there. I'm gonna have to put Black Knight next to Effie. And I think we can end the turn there. Effie's gonna have to fight against this Brave Ike, but I have the close defense seal on her, and she's on a defense tile. So she should be okay. Okay, so like I thought, we made it out of that without taking too many casualties.
Here I go.
Or, not too many casualties, but taking damage. Alright, this is some interesting stuff going on here. This Ike has Vantage. Alright, both of his Ikes have Aether ready, and they're both pretty much in line to attack my units. So, what am I going to do here? I guess, you know what? I'm just going to attack this Azura, and then I'm going to swap Henry out for Hector. So, Ike has to attack either Effie or Hector, and Effie's on the defense tile, so she should be okay against him. And I'm going to leave Black Knight there. Alright, so wow, that Ike just smashed my Black Knight with Aether. I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. Oh man. Alright, so we lost a unit with the first try of the armor team. This Ike has Vantage too, so I can't even... I'm gonna have to let that Ike come to me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end the turn like that, because I have close defense, and since I'm on the defense tile, he won't be able to hurt me. Alright, so there we go. We lost the unit, but I really hate playing on that map because of all the walls. It makes it hard to predict what's going to happen. Irvine built-in deflect magic melee missile 3 CD -1. Yeah, Irvine is a very good weapon. I would actually say it makes Brave Ike the best green unit in the game, just because he has Irvine with all those good ways to abuse it. Distant counter Brave Ike, waste of a Hector. I don't know, man. I think distant counter can work on him, but yeah, I would agree. I would stick with Steady Breath for the most part on Brave Ike. I do like it a little bit more. Okay, so this time we're fighting Horse Emblem, and it's Horse Emblem without Brave Lynn, so I'm not going to be able to put my Halloween Henry to good use, but we'll be able to get him to take on Reinhardt in the end, I guess. So first things first, we're going to have Black Knight deal with Cecilia. And I'm going to not do that. I'm going to actually make sure that I can get Armor March on everybody on the next turn. Will you do unit reviews? Well, what units do you want me to review? Because we could actually talk about some units now a little bit if you want. Of course, not 100% in depth, but we can for sure talk about some units now if you guys want me to.
All right, here I go. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna bait Reinhardt with either Hector or Henry, whoever he feels like attacking. All right, it looks like he went after Hector. Okay, so now we don't want Sigurd to be able to attack my green units, and Cecilia over there should pretty much die to anybody at this point.
Onward.
So we're just gonna... I'm not gonna move Effie in because then Cecilia is gonna attack her. So let's end the turn like that. Okay, she attacked Henry, but Henry finished her off. Okay, so now we really need Effie over there because all these units remaining are red.
Understood.
Black Knight should be able to hold his own as well. Okay, so what I want to do is, I want to do that so that now Effie is over there. And how can I get them to not attack Henry?
Onward.
If I do that, right? Okay. So let's end the turn like that. Alright, Sigurd made the mistake of attacking Effie head on. Not a good idea.
Here I go. All right.
And that's pretty much it for this fight. Ira is not going to be able to beat my Effie on a defense tile or with distant defense, not distant defense, close defense, the seal. So there we go. Alright, yeah, this is my favorite mode in the game for sure, Arena Assault, because all you have to do is do one fight and then back out, and you can keep on using your team over and over again. So it's a really nice way to test out teams, and it's also really cool for a live stream. Oh my god, Tacho, you just said Sig MCG's full name. Demonetization incoming. Yeah, we covered that already earlier on in the stream. Okay, Unrelenting. Hey, Tacho. Do you think that someone who doesn't have Summer Robin and failed to get Spring Camilla on the Legendary banner should try to build a Flier Emblem team if they have Halloween Nowi? Okay, I don't think you mean Summer Robin. I think instead of Summer Robin, I think you meant Summer Corrin. So, should you build a Flier Emblem team if you don't have Camilla or Robin? Well, Halloween Nowi is a very good Flier unit, so I would say it's still worth it. Let me actually take a look at what Flyers I have access to, and I'll break it down a little better for you. Alright, let's see here. Rarity, and also... Okay, so here are all my Flyers. I have Halloween Nowi, we've got Katria, Tana, Cordelia, Summer Corrin, Cherche, regular Camilla, and Spring Camilla. So if you don't have Spring Camilla or Summer Corrin, then Halloween Nowi is definitely one of the best bets to go with. So I would say she definitely makes the team. And other options, Tana is also very good. Cordelia as well, and Cherche too. So I would say actually, yeah, right there, that's pretty much a good Flyer team to make if you don't have the other limited time units. And another really good unit to use is Elincia, but as you guys know, I tried very hard to summon Elincia, but I couldn't manage to get her. So if you want to run these units instead, then that's definitely one way to go about it. I would say Tana and Cordelia are practically the same exact unit. They have very similar stats, and the way you would build them is also very similar as well. And then Cherche is the very good green unit you can run. You could also run regular Camilla if you use the distant counter build on her with Emerald Axe and built her in a way to counter opponents. But I like Cherche because she's a whole lot more aggressive and she's got a really good attack stat with Brave Axe. So yeah, if you don't have access to the other Flyers or the other limited time only Flyers, then I would say something like this would still be a very effective Flyer team. So look into that. Tasha only kept the girls. Yeah, well, I don't know, guys. Let's see here. I was about to make a joke, but I completely, like, I blanked out as I was scrolling through. I just totally forgot the joke that I was about to make. Alright, so what if we did not get Halloween Naui? Alright, so you want to build a Flyer team and you have none of the flying mages. Okay, so you're left with... Tana is definitely going to be on that team. Cherche as well. Cherche is a very good Flyer. I would say Cordelia too, just to have... Even though Tana and Cordelia are very similar, I would still say they're both worth it on the Flyer team, and they're both in the standard summoning pool as well, so it's not hard to get them. Or at least maybe not Tana, but Cordelia, she can come as a 4-star. So it's not too hard to get Cordelia. And Cherche is... you could summon Cherche as a 3-star. So Cherche is very easy to get. And for the final unit, if you don't have Elincia, you can actually run Pala. Let me see if I can find Pala. Alright, here. There's a Pala right there. Pala is very mediocre, but she's not a bad unit. The only reason why she doesn't get the spotlight now is because Halloween Naui and Elincia are just way better. But if you don't have Naui and you don't have Elincia, then Pala is definitely a solid red option. I totally just dropped the ball. I don't know where Pala went. I had her just a second ago. Oh man, she's somewhere. Alright, there she is. Okay, so if you don't have Tana, but you have these three, who would be the final Flyer on this team? Well, believe it or not, these units are actually not bad. Narshan and Michaelis, the two, the Brave Heroes, or not the Brave Heroes, the Grand Hero Battle units. These guys are not bad. You can also refine this guy's weapon. So, I don't know how to say this. Hot clear, I guess. Hot clear, whatever you want to say. This weapon can be refined, so that's a very good legendary weapon. And stat-wise, this guy is not bad. He's got a lot of attack and a lot of defense. He's not very quick, but you could just run quick repost on him so he can get doubles on his opponents. Also, Walter is very good. This is another Grand Hero Battle unit, and Walter's weapon is awesome, guys. It gives him attack and speed up 2, and it also decreases his cooldown count by 1. Unit to run on the Flyer team. Actually, yeah, I would actually put Walter in there if you don't have Tana. So, this would probably be the cheapest and most effective Flyer team you could make. That is, of course, assuming you don't have Elincia or Tana or any of the 5-star locked units or any of the flying mages. So that would be my recommendation for a Flyer team without those guys. Minerva is my favorite flyer. Yeah. Minerva's been in the game since day one, and I don't even have access to Minerva yet. I never managed to summon her. So that's pretty crazy, guys. There's a lot of units from day one that I don't have, which is really interesting to think about. But yeah, Minerva is one of them. Ephraim is another one. Okay, what if I have 2 or more Halloween Nowies and a Cherche and Cordelia? Alright, well, you can go ahead and give Hone Flyers to one of your other units. I would say you want to have at least 2 Flyer units that have Hone Flyers. So I've got Nowi, and I also have Cordelia with Hone Flyers. So you may not want to, but you probably have to sacrifice a Nowi to get Hone Flyers on somebody. And then you want 4 to 5 Flyers on the other 2. So I have that on Corin and Cherche. And as far as your other units go for that team, well, pretty much just the same ones that I just talked about. Walter, Michalis, Narshin is okay as well. I would actually say Camilla is just a bit better than Narshin though. Base Camilla, not the Spring Camilla, but the regular 5-star Camilla. She could work a whole lot better than Narshin. So if you want to use Camilla instead, you can do that. But you could build up a pretty decent Narshin as well. Camilla, I don't have Spring Camilla, I can't really say. Okay, yeah, well, I can show you guys my Spring Camilla. She is plus speed and minus defense, which it's like the worst thing in the world, because plus speed was my most wanted boon for her, and minus defense was my least wanted bane. So I guess she ended up being neutral because she has plus 4 speed and minus 4 defense from that. I would have even been okay with minus attack plus speed, just because she gets plus 4 from having that speed boom. But I sadly ended up with minus defense, the only one of her stats that gives minus 4. So that kind of sucked, but I guess in the end I had to deal with it. I gave her Green Tomebreaker because she's not really that fast, and with Green Tomebreaker she can actually do okay against other green mages. I have Grand Raven, of course, with Triangle Adept, so my bow units can actually, or my flyer team can actually have a way to deal with bow units. And then 4 to 5 flyers should be pretty obvious. It's not too hard to get, and it's a very good buff skill. If you can, always try to go for a +1 or +2 merge though, I think. At +1, you always get 1 more HP, and +1 to whatever your boon is. And +2 will usually give you +1 to attack, and 1 more to defense or res. Yeah, I guess that's true. As far as merges go though, like, the way I see it, I put more priority into skill inheritance than into actual merges, so that's why I have this Halloween Nowi and I have the dupe. So I could get a +1 Halloween Nowi, but in my opinion, I think it's actually more worthwhile to save her for skill fodder, because attack and res bond 3 and also Hone Flyers are just very good skills to pass along. So yeah, my opinion when it comes to merge fodder versus skill fodder, I would say skill fodder actually takes the priority in my books. I also have these 2 Jafars. I've been waiting to do something with them, but yeah, Jafar's weapon got really cool actually after you refine it. Let me see if I can show you guys. Alright, where's Jafar at? Alright, so you can refine Deathly Dagger to prevent mages from counterattacking him. So if you run this buff on, or this refinement on Deathly Dagger, and you also give him Wind Sweep in the B slot, Jafar can attack any opponent without getting counterattacked. So that's a pretty dirty way to play Jafar, especially because Deathly Dagger also does chip damage to the opponent and foes within 2 spaces. So what you would do is run Deathly Dagger with this upgrade on Jafar, give him Wind Sweep 3 in the B slot. In the A slot, I guess you could go with Life and Death, which he already comes with. I was going to show, yeah. So he comes with Life and Death already, so you would probably run that. And then in the C slot, you would run Savage Blow and run Savage Blow as the Sacred Seal as well. So that's pretty much the strategy that I've been running on my Jenny. If I can quickly bring up Jenny and show you guys. Yeah, so I have Savage Blow 3 on Jenny. And the idea is to run Savage Blow with the Savage Blow Sacred Seal, and then run a staff weapon on her like Pain, which I think Azama has that. Yup, okay, so Azama has Pain. I'm going to have to inherit this on Jenny, and it does 10 chip damage to target and foes in 2 spaces. So the idea with that one is to refine Pain to have the Dazzling Staff buff, run it on Jenny with Wrathful Staff, and then you have Savage Blow 3 in the A slot and the Sacred Seal slot. Or, pardon me guys, in the C slot and the Sacred Seal slot. So you end up doing 14 chip damage from Savage Blow and 10 chip damage from Pain. And the opponents can't counterattack you with the Dazzling Staff upgrade on Pain. So, yeah, like I said before guys, Clerics became ridiculous after the Weapon Refinement buff. That was a really damn good upgrade they gave to the game, guys. A lot of old units and a lot of niche units just really got put over with that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I guess let's hop back into Arena Assault. Let's do some more showcasing. Alright, so let's get back in there with the armor team. Alright, so this time we're fighting real Horse Emblem now. Okay, this guy has the buff on Mistletoe to get Fury 3. So, yeah, all those guys that managed to get Eldigan up to +10 from Irrigate, all of a sudden, that Eldigan actually is worth something now, because you can have Fury 3 on his weapon and in his A slot. That's +6 to every stat, guys. That is beyond gross. That's insane, man. Eldigan became really, really good after that buff. And this guy's also got Reinhardt and Brave Lyn. And he's got Ephraim without a buff on Siegmund. That's okay, though. I guess it's because he didn't have enough Divine Dew to buff Eldigan and Ephraim. Okay, so I'm going to have to bait Brave Lyn first. And Reinhardt as well. So I want Halloween Henry to be over here. Alright, so let's just let the opponents come to me. Alright, so they totally dodged me and went on the other side. That's not what I wanted, but I guess we'll have to make do.
Understood.
Okay, so we can't even reach over there. This is going to be pretty interesting how I plan to end up doing this. Alright, but Henry can actually double Ephraim, so that should help us out a bit. Alright, so we're going to let Ephraim come down, and then I'm going to attack him. Reinhardt split off from the group for whatever reason. Alright, so we're going to kill Ephraim. I'm going to swap Henry over there to bait Reinhardt. Eldigan can attack somebody. I probably have him attack Black Knight, but then if I do that, he's going to double me. Alright, ideally, I would actually want... In the perfect scenario, I would want my Effie to be the one to bait this Eldigan. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though. Oh, also, because I have double distant defense on Black Knight, maybe Lyn won't actually be able to hurt me if I stay on the defense tile. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that out. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Alright, so I was right. Lyn is only doing 0 damage to me. Okay, so yeah, double distant defense on Black Knight is pretty badass. I know a lot of people like running Steady Breath and Wrath on him to build up to Black Luna right away. But you can also run double distant defense on him.
Onward.
Okay, so I should probably take care of Lyn first since she's the biggest threat. And Hector is going to have to get the hell out of the way. Thankfully, I can choke point this Eldigan with this tree over here, because horses can't actually walk into the trees, so... Alright, that was not what I was expecting. For some reason, I thought she had repositioned there for a second. Oh man, I think Hector's actually gonna die now. Alright, yeah, that was totally my fault, guys. For a second, I thought I had repositioned. Okay, so, yeah, we ended up losing a unit there. It would have been a good run if I could have managed to avoid that really bad misplay, but I guess it is what it is, guys. Tacho, I just showed up, so if you were already asked, I'm sorry, but did you hear about Battle All-Stars getting shut down? Yeah, I heard about that, guys. I heard about that, and I was not happy about that. That was probably the worst thing I've ever heard, because Alright, real talk, guys. In a gacha game, you can't actually, like... You're putting money into the game, right? So, you spend money to do summons, and then... Even though you're not tangibly getting something, like a physical object out of the money... Like, if I go to the store and I buy a game, I have that physical disc. I have the game in person, so nothing's gonna happen to it. But when you put money into a gacha game, if they decide to shut down the servers and you no longer have access to the things that you bought, that's a really scary thing to think about, guys. Like, imagine if Fire Emblem Heroes gets shut down. Like, what's gonna happen there, man? You know how much money people have put into Fire Emblem Heroes already? So if they announced that they were shutting down the Fire Emblem Heroes servers, there would be a massive outbreak, guys. Like, it would be ridiculous how much of an outcry they would get from that. So I know Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars isn't the biggest game in the world, but people still spent a lot of time and money on that game. So hearing that they're going to shut down the servers, that is a real slap in the face, man. That was the worst thing that I've ever heard in a while, man. Like, that was the worst news they could possibly drop on that game. Alright, so Fate, they have a Roy. This is a really interesting Roy, guys. Check this out. Okay, so he has the Water Blessing on this Roy, and he's got Close Defense, Quick Repost, Infantry Pulse, and Speed Up 3. You know what, guys? I really wish that the Binding Blade or the Sword of Seals ended up getting a refinement buff, because all it does here is defense and res up 2 when you get attacked. I think they could have buffed that up. They could have made this distant defense like defense and res up 6 when you get attacked. I think that would have been really awesome if they buffed the Binding Blade like that. Yeah, get on that. Intelligent Systems, somebody let them know that I want distant defense on the Binding Blade so they can upgrade that. That would be really good. Alright, but anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and do this arena run.
Let's go. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to have Black Knight bait their Fa. Or I guess not, because Roy repositioned him out of the way. So we're going to have to do it with Effie instead, which is still not a bad deal. Okay, so let's let that Roy come to us and get destroyed by Effie. Okay, Black Knight used Wings of Mercy, so he got a shot in on Henry. Just gonna swap into Black Knight, and we do 0 damage to each other. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's just end the turn there. Let's have his Black Knight attack my Black Knight, I guess. Okay, so Fa's gonna attack Effie, but that's okay. And Black Knight versus Black Knight. So now his Black Knight actually has Black Luna ready to go. So it's going to be pretty dangerous here trying to take a hit from that. I think he might actually be able to kill me now. Alright, we're just going to have to end the turn though, because I have no other moves to make in this situation. Alright, so Effie was able to tank the hit there. Thankfully. Oh man, this Black Knight is really messing us up. Okay, so I'm going to attack... Alright, should I do that? Yeah, alright. I'm going to have Henry attack Fjorm. Okay, and now
Understood.
Black Knight attack his Black Knight.
Here I go.
Hopefully this is a kill. I have Black Luna ready, so it should be. Alright, yeah, I was right. Alright, that was a pretty epic fight there. I'm surprised I got out of that one without losing a unit. Eldigan is Vegeta. I guess he is. Yeah, Eldigan is pretty badass. Tacho. Alright, wait. I'm rereading old chat messages now. Alright, well then again, you can spend your money on other gacha games. Yeah, I guess that's true, but like, to think about spending money on a gacha game, and even though you're not really getting a physical thing out of the money, you're still getting virtual, like, currency, I guess you could call it. Or virtual units, like, if I spend money on Fire Emblem Heroes and I pull Halloween Henry, I may not physically have this thing in my hand to hold, but it's like part of my digital collection, I guess you could say. So it's like buying, it's like buying things on the eShop and just being able to keep it forever. right? So I bought this Henry. I want to keep him. And if they shut down the servers, then I'm not going to be able to keep him. So, yeah, that's one really scary thought to think about with gacha games, is that if the servers go down, all your money goes down as well. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I really hope nothing like that ever happens to another gacha game, but it's happening to Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars, and that just really sucks. Okay, well, I think we can just let Henry wreck house here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's see if this goes well. Alright, this guy has Deathly Dagger, but he doesn't have the upgrade on it yet. And he's running Savage Blow, like I said, so he would probably want Savage Blow in the Sacred Seal slot as well, and maybe Wind Sweep. I guess he's running Desperation so that he can guarantee that he gets doubles. So that's still okay, but I kind of like the idea of having Wind Sweep on Jafar and just being able to attack anybody without them being able to counterattack you. Okay, so if I put this Henry on a defense tile, he should be okay against all of these units here, because they're all ranged units. And we can also put the Black Knight in as well, because he's got double distant defense, so he should be okay. And we're going to end the turn like that. Alright, so Jafar attacked Black Knight, but... Alright, he did a lot of chip damage there, but it's not going to save him. Okay, so they reposition there. They have Brave Roy, so I'm not going to want to... I'm going to attack this Nino and kill her with Iceberg, and then I'm going to get out of the way. Alright, that guy had Vantage Nino. That's something you don't see too often. Vantage Nino. Alright, so I'm going to put my Black Knight on the defense tile there, so that Brave Roy can't actually get us. And I'm going to put Effie over there and end the turn. Alright, so Brave Roy decided to attack Effie instead of Black Knight. I'm not sure why that is. I guess maybe it's because I have Black Luna ready, and if Roy had attacked my Black Knight, then I would have killed him in one shot with Black Luna. But it's interesting that the CPU will decide to attack a unit that has color advantage on them and or close defense 3 as a seal, so he would have done absolutely no damage to me anyway. I don't know, guys. I think the CPU in this game could use a bit of work. Yeah, because they make some really bad moves every now and again. You'll catch the CPU doing some really bad moves. Oh, hey, Tacho. Asked this on the Discord, but you've been off for a while, so probably missed it. Have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho? Of course I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is probably my favorite anime of all time, to be honest. Like, the music, the OST in that show was flawless, guys. Some of the best anime music I've ever heard. Like, I really enjoy violins, and Yu Yu Hakusho, the soundtrack had a lot of violins in it. And it just sounded really awesome. There should be a player versus player mode in this game. Yeah, I would agree with that. I really wish there was a PvP in this. And I said this earlier as well, but if you guys know about Pokemon Showdown, that's like a web app that you can play like battle simulations for Pokemon. If somebody could do an app for Fire Emblem Heroes where we could do PvP like that and have a simulation fight, that would be really awesome, guys. Okay, so, alright, we have Deathly Dagger Jafar here with, instead of Wind Sweep, he's running Water Sweep. So, he went with the speed upgrade instead of the upgrade that prevents mages from counterattacking. And he's also got Infantry Pulse and Attack Smoke, so this guy is playing his Jafar in a very interesting way. I really like that. And he's got Water Blessing as well, so that's pretty cool. And he's got Rally Attack and Speed for... Oh, wow. A Bride Cordelia had to die to give him that. That's interesting, man. This guy really likes Jafar. And he's got Fury 3, so... Not sure why he would run Fury 3 instead of running Life and Death 3, but I guess it's always nice to have more defense and res rather than -5. So, yeah, that's a really awesome Jafar, guys. Alright, so there's an Ursula Regal Blade. What's that? Oh. For a second, I derped out. I wasn't sure what that was for a second, but it's just Lloyd with his weapon, man. I really hate Lloyd's artwork, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that, but they just made him look like a heroin junkie. Like, just look at him. I can't stand to look at him. Especially because Lloyd was one of my favorite units in Fire Emblem 7. One of my favorite Black Fang members.
Let's go.
They just did him real dirty.
Buddha Crush.
Alright, so I'm going to bait this Ursula first, and then we're just going to take them on one by one after that. Okay, so I'm going to put Henry on the defense tile. I'm going to move Black Knight out of the way. And we're just going to end the turn like that. Okay, so I totally derped out there. I guess he has Wings of Mercy on Lloyd. I looked at the Lloyd and everything too, and I just totally glanced over the fact that he had Wings of Mercy on his Lloyd. Alright, so that was pathetic, guys. That was really bad. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get some kind of redemption for that.
On it.
Alright, so it's down to my other 3 units. Let's see if they can get through this fight without losing. That's a lot of chip damage there. We took 10 chip damage from Deathly Dagger. Could have been a whole lot more if he had Savage Blow in the C slot and on the Sacred Seal slot, but I guess it's all good. Over there.
Here I go.
Just gonna go ahead and do that.
All right.
Yeah, there's really not too many optimal moves left for me on this map because I totally derped out with Henry. Oh man, that was bad. Yeah, so alright, we're totally gonna just die here. I'm gonna, just for funsies, I'm gonna put the animations on and we're just gonna watch Hector die a glorious death here. Okay, so Jafar is going to attack with 3 damage and Bonfire. Alright, Hector's going down, but he's not going down without a fight. He's going to kill Jafar in the process. Alright, who's next? Who wants some? Alright, looks like Nino wants some, but we're going to at least get her with the axe before she finishes us off. So, alright, Hector died a hero's death there. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that, guys, but... Alright, let's go ahead and take off the animations again. Wow, kill him please. He killed Bride Cordelia. Yeah, that didn't go too well. We ended up getting wrecked by that guy. I think they should have an update where you can fight your friends on your friends list. Okay, that's actually another really big thing. The friends list in this game is really useless. Like, you have all your friends, and on the daily you can get 5 feathers from them, and then an extra 5 if you have more than 10 friends, I believe it is. So, 10 hero feathers for having a friends list. Wow, that is whoop-de-freaking-do, man. That's so helpful. 10 feathers, guys. In another, like, 20 years, I'll be able to evolve a 4-star unit into a 5-star. So, yeah, guys, that is definitely something they need to work on. Even if it was 100 feathers per having units on your friends list and having... Even if they gave us 100 feathers a day, that still wouldn't even be, like, that broken. So, I don't know why they only give out 5 for that. And there's also not much you can do with the friends either. So, yeah, I don't know about that, guys. But if you guys want to send me a friend request, I'll show you my friend thing right now. So, alright, there's my friend ID. If you guys want to send me a friend request, then feel free to do it. And I'll go ahead and I'll accept your friend request and we'll be able to be friends for the next voting gauntlet, I guess. And I always have my Ike as my friend unit. So, yeah, you'll be able to use my really badass Ike to completely dominate in voting gauntlets. So that's pretty cool. Dude, Tacho, what, man? The friends list right now is insane. 15 feathers each day. That's like game-changing stuff. The sarcasm, man. But yeah, like, I don't know, guys. The friends list in this game... Other gacha games do really good with the friends list where you can add friends and you can use their units on missions. Like, let's say I have someone on my friends list in Dokkan Battle. I can actually use them as a leader and take them into battles. So, yeah, that's really awesome there, how they handle friends lists on other games. But in Fire Emblem Heroes, the friends list is all but useless except during a voting gauntlet. So, I don't know what to say about that. Am I still playing Ore Collection? I actually... Funny story with that. I gave it a try after they did the update where... They did an update on Ore Collection where you could, They changed the way that you evolve your 5 stars. So before, how you did it was they had evolution materials, the pens. And after that, they did an upgrade on Ore Collection where in order to evolve a 4-star, you need to feed 5 4-stars into 1 4-star to make them a 5-star. And I didn't like that upgrade at all. I tried it for a little bit, but it just wasn't interesting to me. So after that, I decided to quit the game, and I didn't really lose too much from it because I was free to play in the first place. But yeah, that update that they did really sucked. I really missed the way that they did it with the pens instead, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about that. Sent. Alright, people are sending friend requests, so hold on, let me see if I can refresh this and actually take a look at your friend requests, guys. Alright, these are ones that I've sent to people. Let's take a look at this Hana. Yeah, this is a really cool Hana here. Hana's a really awesome unit. Look at that, 39 res with speed ploy and attack ploy. That is a really dangerous Hana, man. It's too bad he doesn't want to be my friend, though. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of friend requests here. Alright, Sebasu, I'm going to accept you. My Tiki sucks, I'm going to accept you as well. Leafy, I'm going to accept you. I'm not sure who else here is on the chat, but I'm just going to accept everybody. I don't see why not. And let's take a look at their units. Let's see what units you guys have. Okay, so Ike Lover's got a female core in there. Dark Breath with the attack upgrade. And attack up 3 seal. Okay, that's pretty strong actually for female Corrin because she has a really low attack stat. Other than that though, it seems pretty basic. So pretty okay female Corrin there. Okay, Sebasu's got a Katarina here with the speed upgrade on Rower Owl. I was about to call it Rower Wolf. Attack ploy 3, renewal 1. Probably waiting to get renewal 3 on that. We can also take a look at the skills that he's inherited on his unit. Okay, alright, so maybe he's going for Breath of Life, I don't know. Or he hasn't even put a B slot on her yet. Sebasu, if you're trying to come up with a B slot to give Katarina, I would say Desperation is pretty good. My Tiki sucks. Okay, oh, that's interesting. Green Egg with the Speed Plus upgrade. That's really awesome. And Speed Ploy. So, a Deidre had to die to make this Sonya. I'm digging that. I like that. Man, I could not pull Deidre, guys. I really tried to get Deidre, but you guys already saw in the video, I summoned a lot, and I could not get Deidre. So, the legendary banner failed me, or I guess my orbs failed me. Alright, I'm starting to get a little hungry now. I just realized how much time has passed. So, we've been streaming for about, like, almost 2.5 hours now. So, I think we're going to call it a day there, guys. I think we did a whole bunch of content there, and I think we had quite a bit of laughs and some fun. That's my Sonya. She isn't complete, though. Yeah, so once you complete your Sonya, I'll be able to see all the skills that you gave her on my friends list. So keep working on that. And yeah, guys, I think we're going to call it quits there. That's pretty much it for the stream. So thanks so much to everyone for coming out. It was a really fun stream, and I'm going to go get some food and then probably go to bed after this because I've got a really big day tomorrow. I've got a whole lot of stuff planned. I'm going to go see Star Wars and have some real fun tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I guess thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for joining the chat and having some fun with us. So as always, this is Tacho signing out, and I'll see you guys again later. Take care, guys.